So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again with another update, this time about Joao Felix, baby. And David Ornstein provided a little bit of an update yesterday. So, we're going to go through that in a second. Before we do, firstly, smash a like up on the video. Pew, pew. Big up to everybody who's subscribed already. If you haven't, do it now. Make sure you subscribe to the second channel. Let's get the watch time up on that as well, people. Go and binge watch all the vlogs on it. Let's get the watch time. I need the watch time up to 4,000 hours ASAP. And I think it's just under 2K, something like that. So we're halfway there. So yes, just stick them on repeat constantly. Do stick donations in if you wish. Hit the thanks option down below and type whatever you want. I will reply. You've also got me for a lot today. You got this video, of course. I am on here later with rants as well. Then I'm on with Terry Flewers. This is as it stands. This is at 5:45 on Monday. I'm recording this, and then Arsenal plays. So you've got me for the watch along fan cams and for the player rating. So busy day for me. A lot of content for you, and to keep you entertained in the meantime, go and watch the other channel. The link is in the description. More Lee Gunner. It's actually Lee Reacts, but hasn't changed on the search button yet, the search option yet on YouTube. So just click the link down below. And as I record this, I'm about 40 subs away from 7K. Bless up to all of you. But Joao Felix, there has been an update from Ornstein. Pornstein. Some would call him Fraudstein. I prefer not to speak. But he has said that Atletico Madrid are looking for 21 million euros for a 6-month loan deal, which includes his wages and the fee. That shows you how much they are paying him. This guy is on 15 million for 6 months. That is 30 million a year. 30 million a year. Wow. This guy is on insane money. But I do see this possibly happening. I don't think we'll be paying 21 million euros for 6 months, though. I do think there's somewhere we can maybe negotiate this because, listen, they're open to keeping him. They want to keep him. The club wants to keep him. Let's just make that clear right now. The club do not want to sell him. He was their top boy. He was going to be the next superstar for La Liga, the next superstar for Atletico. And it's not really quite gone that way. Loads of reasons, really. One of them being Diego Simeone. But Diego Simeone is king. He is God over in Atleti. And he's going to win this tug of war. He's going to get the player gone. He doesn't necessarily want the player gone, but the player wants to leave. And the player will get his own way because player power always wins in modern football, unfortunately. But let's just have it right here. If we sign him, oh my days, oh my days. If we sign Joao Felix, no, forget Mudryk, because I couldn't care less if we sign that geezer or not. I don't know anything about the kid. Neither do 99% of Arsenal fans that claim they do. They know nada. I see one today. Oh my God, he's definitely at a hotel in England because the slippers and this. Okay, mate, he's looking in a mirror. A mirror is an English word. Does that mean he's in England? Get a grip. These kids are tapped. They are absolutely tapped. And they are unbearable, and they put off the joy. Yeah, the joy of actually what we're doing right now. They put off the joy of signing a player. But if we sign Joao Felix, wow, oh my days, you might as well just give us the title. Like, real talk, I ain't even messing with you. Yeah, people going, oh, you're negative. We'll clip that and put that on your Twitter account, you melts. Yeah, because I'll tell you, if we sign him, we're winning the league. We've got a great chance anyway. Let's just say this. We have got a great chance. And I don't care if Graham Souness doesn't think we will, or Gary Neville or Micah. I don't care about these people's opinions. I don't know why other people do. I don't know why you get so butthurt about, oh, but Graham Souness still thinks City will win it. Well, based off of the last 5 years, they probably have a better chance. We've not done it. We've not won it. We've not won it since 04. I had a better forehead. My forehead was down here. It weren't up here. 21 I was when we last won the league. My days. Oh, my days. That's nearly half my life ago. And I understand why people sit there and say Man City this and Man City that. They've got a track record in recent times. They're the current champions. They've won 4 out the last 5. But if it gets you so wound up, why do you continue to watch it? That's why when people come and go, oh, you're so toxic and negative. Well, fucking don't watch it then, mate. I ain't asking you to watch it. It's free. Like, if you want to watch it, watch it. Do go and watch the other channel, though. where I don't talk about football on that channel. But if you get so wound up by somebody's opinion on football, it's probably best you shouldn't watch it. It's probably best you just go, nah, not watching that guy anymore, not watching that account anymore, not watching that channel anymore, not watching Sky. Don't want to listen to Graham Souness. I'll mute him when he's on. I'll go and make a cup of tea, grab a bottle of water, whatever. Instead, people sit there going, right, let's see how I could get wound up about this today. I'm going to go and watch Lee Gunner and he's going to wind me up and I'm going to tell him he's a mug. Mate, I don't care. I'm genuinely back again every day. And this year, you're getting me more than last year, trust me, because I'll be uploading twice a day, probably live streaming twice a day. So if people think I was upsetting you last year, trust me, I'm going to upset you twice as much this year. And you know what? If we do win the title, I'm going to be unbearable, like these little Muppets that make every transfer story unbearable. I will be unbearable if we win the league. Trust me, I'm just putting it out there. If we win that title, I ain't going to shut up. Yeah, I will be the loudest mouth on the internet. You will not stop me. I'm just putting it out there now because I'm petty. I've been demanding this for the best part of 10 years, marching down the Hornsey Road, Holloway Road, and all these other roads around the stadium, marching for this football club to do what's required. If they sign Joao Felix, that is a step towards what's required. If they win the title, they've done what's required. Stay in a title race till the death. You've done what's required. I'll zip it about the manager. I'll give the club a round of applause because they've finally done what I've wanted them to do. So when I see people sit there saying, you're in the mud for what? Demanding the best while you lot were slumming it down in 5th, making excuses, and 8th, making excuses. I had the standards up here. Glad that you're all on board, people. Thank you very much. Smash a like. Subscribe if you haven't. Maybe you should all subscribe now and apologize to me for keeping the standards high. I don't know. I'm in one of their moods today. Anyway, cheers, guys. The water diet is going lovely. 6 months of no alcohol is going to taste delicious. Time to get serious, people. But Joao Felix, 6 million, 15 million wages. Would you do it? Would you pay 21 million euros, which equates to about 18 million quid roughly? Would you do that for Joao Felix for 6 months? Because I'll tell you something, I would, because it ain't my money. It ain't my money. So what do I care? I genuinely couldn't care less. It's not my money. Do what's required. He's a top player. He's available. We're in talks with him. I don't see it being an issue, him wanting to come. Why wouldn't he want to come? We are top of the table. We've played the best football in the league. We've got the second best defense in the league. And we are purring at the moment. We are oozing at the moment. Why would he not want to join us? The other team that are in from Manchester United, they're doing very well, to be fair to them. But we're Arsenal. We're top of the table, Arsenal. What could Man United offer him that we can't? A number 7 shirt. Who gives a toss? Do you think he genuinely cares about wearing number 7 for United on loan? Probably not. He's going to get paid about the same as he would at Arsenal. We're playing better football than them. We're top of the table, clear of them. Why would he choose United? Somebody's going to clip that, so if it all goes tits, I'll be going everywhere. But I don't think he'd go United. I think the only club that is actually going to get him, if he is going to leave in January, is Arsenal. And I don't see any reason why we can't get him. I don't care if it's 20 mil, 25 mil, 30 mil. Go and get him and get him on an option to buy him as well. The kid is mustard. He is absolutely quality. We see that in the World Cup. Free the shackles off of him. Let him play, which Simeone don't. And I get why. Simeone's got his own thing that he's doing out there. And if you ask any Atleti fan, they'll say he's a king, he's the god, he's the messiah to Atleti fans. He can literally have the freedom of that part of Madrid for the rest of his life for what he's done to that football club. So understand why he has that certain style of play. At Arsenal, he'll be able to express himself more. It's the Premier League. He'll relish the chance of showing it on a bigger stage, because it is a bigger stage than La Liga. Especially now Ronaldo and Messi don't play in that league. The league's not what it was. People used to tune in their droves just to watch them two every weekend. So it's not quite the same anymore, but it's still a good league. It's still a big league, and he still plays for a big club. But this is Arsenal Football Club. If we're going to be serious about winning this title, this is the kind of player we need to be signing. And this is something, the fact that we are even linked to the player and in talks with him, and Mudryk, even though we don't know much about him, the fact that we're doing this and were doing this before the window opened, that shows that something's happening. That shows that this club is starting to do what I want it to do and wanted it to do for about 10 years, while Wenger was giving it, why do you look at me? Like, come on, we're getting there, people. We're getting there. And let's hope we sign him. Fingers crossed we sign Joao Felix. If we sign Joao Felix, I might even go and buy a shirt with his name on the back. How about that one? Anyway, on that bombshell, I'll be back again later today with Fluers, and I'm not sure what time with Terry yet, but with Rants, it'll be 5 p.m. UK time. Leave it in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts and feelings and all of that. Go back and check out the video that I did last night about Mudryk. Make sure you are subscribing to the second channel, and please check out as many of the vlogs on that channel as you can to boost the watch time up. Just leave them in the background. Like, why are you going for number 2? Why are you having a bath, a shower? Just leave them on in the background. Just get the watch time out. Come on, people. The community we built here is lit, and it's only going to get bigger. We're moving, people. We're moving. 2023, we're getting it. We're getting it this year. And if you want to drop a donation in, help me out. Chuck it in below. I'll follow you. Follow your comments. I'll read them. I'll reply back to you, etc., etc. Make sure you follow the TikTok as well. I'll be uploading more on there this year. Thank you for getting me to 1,000 on that as well. I do appreciate that. And the Instagram as well. Check out the Insta, people. I'm very active on that platform. So, yeah, we're out of here. I'll be back later. Adios, amigos.